What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. If you're new to the channel, my name is Johnny. I grew up in the church, son of a preacher. I said to myself in my teenage years, I wanted nothing to do with God, so I rebelled against the Lord with all that I had, all the way into my 20s, until God broke me down and saved me and brought me back to himself. And secondly, God saved me from the prosperity gospel, opened my eyes and my hearts to his truth. So this channel is dedicated to helping and equipping the saints in multiple areas. So, one thing I have to wrestle with is the issue of my kids sitting in service with me and my wife for corporate worship. We got 3 little guys. My oldest is a little immature, my second is autistic, and then I got a toddler, so you know how that goes. Needless to say, me and my wife are very comfortable being embarrassed at church. So I've been reading a lot of parents who struggle with this issue as well. Parents asking the question, what can I do to keep my kids quiet and still during service? Many responses were bring books, activities, and snacks. Me and my wife have tried this as well, but then you gotta ask yourself, what's the point of going to church if you're spending all your time keeping your little ones occupied? At that point, my kids aren't learning anything, and neither are me and my wife. And I'll tell you, many pastors and friends of ours feel very strongly with kids sitting with their parents for corporate worship, no matter what the age is. But personally, I struggle with that. Is this the best view we should have for Christians attending service? I can appreciate what's trying to be done, but we have to also realize the strong teaching that edifies me goes right over the head of my 3-year-old and my 7-year-old. I think we need to have a balance between the two issues. Children do need to worship with their parents to understand how we love and commune with God, but children do not learn and absorb information the way an adult or teenager does. This is why we have age-appropriate shows and activities to match developmental levels. Likewise, my autistic son does not absorb information the way a little boy his age does. I say this knowing what it's like to wrestle your children down during service, pulling their feet out from under the pew, hoping they learned anything that day from the service. But sadly, they never did. I personally want deep, rich theology, and I want my kids to understand those same truths. But let's not knock those Sunday schools that are trying to give God's truth, not by watering them down, but slowing down to a level they can understand and enjoy what they're learning. Children always learn and absorb better when education is fun. I think of Jesus when he said, "Let the children come to me." When he embraced them, do we think he spoke the exact same way to those children as he did to the disciples? Just something to think about. I've told my little ones about hard sayings of the Bible regarding sin, death, and wrath, but I also include grace, mercy, justice, love, and forgiveness. We know Sunday school should never be the main source of being fed God's word, nor be a place for useless games and entertainment. This is not supposed to be some kind of worldly carnival, but it is important for children to learn how to behave in a church setting. Let's not be so hard on churches who want to teach kids on their level of development. Let me know what side of the argument you're on. Are you for children sitting with parents regardless of age? Or do you think we should have something specifically geared towards little ones? Let me know your thoughts below. Love to you guys. Take care.